Maybe if I set this way. Maybe if I go this. Oh, the heck with this stuff. All right, now this is more like it. Welcome to my office. This is where I'm going to do my video today. I've got a good video for you today. I haven't been making any videos for a while, frankly, because, well, I've been working my butt off trying to get gold for this season. Started the season not really late, but we went around and prospected, and it takes time to do that and do your test holes and stuff like that, so I'm really getting a serious jump on it now. And thanks to a person named Chris Miller at Prospector's Choice in Arizona, I do have my mega wash plant going that we had built this year, and I'll be bringing you a video on that a little bit later. But today I've got, like I said, I got a special video. But just to take a little time out right now, in case you didn't know, in the GPAA community, Gold Prospectors Association of America, and the LDMA, and most people that's probably ever watched the Gold Fever show knows of a guy named Buku. And I'm sorry to say that he passed away, and he will be missed. If you ever met him, he's made you smile. If you've ever heard him at a gold show, he's made you laugh. So just for that, we'll take a minute and just kind of reflect. All right, Buku, you will be missed. Trust me. Anyway, video, what we're doing today. I've got a great video going to come out to you about a revolutionary pan. Now, you've probably seen, if you're an avid YouTube watcher, you've probably seen a couple reviews on this pan. But I got with Clint because I wanted to make a review out in the wild. I can't do the tub thing, folks. I'm not a tub panner. If I'm going to test something out and I'm going to play with it, I'm going to come out here and, like I said, this is my office. This is where I work every day. This is where I have fun at, and this is where I shoot most of my videos. But the pan is called the Gold Claw. And this pan, it looks a little bit different. I must say, I was really skeptical when I first seen it, but I did see how Clint worked it. And one of the reasons why I liked it is because the speed of the pan, which to me, we do a lot of testing, so I do a lot of running and gunning up a creek. So the speed of a pan can consist on me doing my test holes for 2 weeks, or doing it for a week and then getting in and getting the gold and getting on the spots. But what I'm going to do today, we're going to do a few. I got this nice section of this creek, and yes, I know it's kind of funny, but I found one place here in Arizona that still has water down here, so we can go pan it. And we're going to do a couple hits, test holes and stuff like that. I'll tell you what Clint sends to you in the kit for the Gold Claw. There is it's funny because I was going to tell Clint, I got 2 pans from him. One's clear and one's green. But playing with it and stuff like that, one has been confiscated by the old lady, and she took it home to do panning at home. But there is a clear one that you can also get to, and what's really neat about that is when you stick it in the water to pan, the clear pan actually disappears, and you can see your materials a little bit better, and the kids can see gold and stuff like that. That's just one of the good things about the clear pan. But the pan itself, like I said, I really like how he's got it set up. Not only does he have the main channel coming off this way, but he does have a finish panner on the back side. Number one, I could already tell you, this is a very light pan. It's really light. I like that part because pans that I use, Garrett Super Sleuths and stuff like that, they're going to tend to be a little bit heavier for, say, the prospector that's starting out. Maybe the kids or you retirees that are getting out right now and just coming down and panning gold. This pan is going to be really good and beneficial for you because of the lightness. For you experienced panners out there, you're going to love it for the speed. And if you understand the theory of a gold pan, which I'll be explaining to you today in this process, you'll really like the serious lips it's got on here. It almost reminds you of just a deep, rich pan, but there is a lot of a gold lip there to keep that gold from actually coming out. It's going to be, like I said, I played with it a little bit, and I'm pretty impressed with it, especially with the clean out area on the back side. This is pretty much an underwater pan. Unlike the other green pans, you bring it up out of the water and you're going forward and backwards. This is not that kind of a pan. I always tell people that's already seen it down with me playing it down here, you have to keep your concentrates under the water. Reason being, it's going to be using displacement, and the water, as you're actually when you're displacing the larger rocks, the water is also going to stratify your material, keep that gold down on the bottom of the pan and in the lip where you want it. So when you pop it back, the gold walks down. You can snuffer it up in your snuffer bottle, put it back in your vial. Like I said, this is going to be a neat pan. We're going to have a good show today, and I hope you guys like what you see. I wanted to do this little video before Christmas. I know a lot of kids out there, if they want to go prospecting, this is going to be the perfect pan for them for Christmas. It does come with a kit, everything you need in a kit. It's got 2 vials, a snuffer bottle, even comes with a jeweler's loop, and he does send you a little thing of concentrates, which I do not have because I already used them. So that's just the way that goes. But anyway, without ado, like I said, let me get back up here. I got a special little bin that I'm going to go to, and I'm going to, I know there's bigger flakes up around this bin. I mean, I could do it right here, but this is a pretty wide area to cover with a pan. I'd have to do a lot of different pans, and I want to go up here around this bin because you know I like the bins. That's where that gold hangs out at. So let me get up there. We'll check it out. All right, now we're back up in here. I found that the sun is just not quite over the mountain just yet, but that's all right. Gives me a little cool time down here, and like I said, I like to hear the water and see not for sure what those are. I'm going to have to look them up. They're redheaded, and I'll tell you what, as soon as I stood up, they took off like a rocket. They're pretty fast runners across the water. Anyway, I'm down here in this, like I said, the creek is behind camera, approximately about 13 to 14 feet. The reason why I'm up in here is because if you look right here, you see that there's a layer on this inside bin. Now I got sand patch up there. I've got sand patch behind me that's over my head. So this is a big buildup area. But I always noticed that this one particular spot never gets the sand buildup out to it. Now you'll see the sand up here in the trees. You can see that sand. But the sand goes down to where I'm sitting at over here, and the sand goes way down over here. Why this one place doesn't capture the sand in it is beyond me. I don't know why. I know there's a couple of trees here, but I don't think that would be the reason, because there's trees all the way down the creek. But anyway, this is one of the places that I like to go to pan because of these hard packed in cobbles that don't move, and they're just, like I said, they're sectioned in here in layers, and then right here is your top layer of cobbles before your sand buildup up top. So anyway, like I said, what comes in the kit is Clint also sends you, like I said, you'll see some pictures at the end of the video, but he sends you a little pocket trowel, which is pretty nifty. I like it. But anyway, we're going to dig some stuff up in here. Get these big rocks out of the way. Like I said, I don't do panning much. I mean, I do a lot of panning, trust me, but I don't do panning like this. For you prospectors that are just starting, or you avid panners, I'm telling you what, you got to look into this pan at least once and check it out. Give it a good look-see, because it'll make your time pretty much cut in half. Now you can get probably about, according to like a big round pan, you're probably going to get half a pan per pan in this, which number one, it's going to be lighter on your hands. Number two, you're probably going to be getting twice as many pans from twice as many spots if your wrist is not hurting throughout the day. So like I said, half pan, but like I said, you can hit a lot of spots. If you find a spot that you find 2-3 flakes, go back, get you some more, come down. By the time you get you 4 or 5 pans, it'll be probably faster than a guy would do with 1 pan, and then the guy's going to sit there and take a break because he's tired. So anyway, that's just something in my opinion. But like I said, you see these nice, look at those compact gravels in there. They're really in there good. Now the big rocks, I don't want in my pan because big rocks are not gold. So I always tell people that when you're sitting there, if you're going to go panning, get more out of your pan. Take the big rocks out. You know you don't need the big rocks. They're not gold. So I always tell people take the big rocks out. And I'm talking anything like that size right there. You know, people with an average sized pan, it drives me nuts when I see these guys that's got these rocks in their pan. It's like, it's useless. Don't do it. That's why they always tell you classify, 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 but you don't have to classify, but at least take the big rocks out. It's going to help you later on in the long run. It's going to help you out in your pan as well. Like I said, big rocks like that, I just throw them back out. I don't need them in the mix. Boy, today is a nice day. Arizona. I know everybody up there in the in the East Coast is getting hammered right now. I want to give a shout out to a couple friends of mine, Dennis Dayton, Tim Grimes, Kathleen and Shane Biffle, the Wandering Buffaloes. I know it's got to be cold where you guys are. Anyway, I hope you're having fun. You guys are all right. You got pickup trucks. Big rocks, get rid of these. All right. And like I said, the other good thing about this is Clint also sends you a snuffer bottle, sends you 2 vials. So everything you need, plus that jeweler's loop, which is really great because I needed one of those anyway. So thanks on that. Get me some nice concentrates in here. So get rid of the big rocks. But you can see how this is all nice and gravelly, really gravelly. I mean, it's really gravelly. So the chances of finding a couple big flakes are pretty good. Like I said, I like these gravel benches that are away from the creek. And like I said, it's not buried. It's never been buried for some reason. And I've been coming down here for a couple years. This place has never been buried. So, all right. And like I said, once you get your pan filled, get your big rocks out, shake everything down in there, leave the trowel right there, and let's go pan this out. Okay, like I said, when we're going to stratify, what we're going to do is we're going to put it underwater just like so. Now, I like to go like this with my pan. You can shake it like this back and forth, but I like the little jiggles. And like I said, I keep it at a little bit of a tilt. Anything that's going to run off the front, don't worry, you don't want that anyway. And like I said, clean them gravels real good. Stratify it at a little bit of an angle. And remember, keep it underwater. It's not a pan that goes, it's not an outside pan. You want that water to help fluff up and stratify your material real good. Keep it at an angle. Wash off the dirt. Like I said, you can just shake it off. And like I said, keep that stuff working. Keep it underwater. That's the biggest thing. You got to always remember to keep that stuff underwater. That's the biggest learning curve. All right, once you got that like that, here we go. Now you just gently just start tipping this forward, keeping your materials under the water. And like I said, if you feel you're going too fast, you can slow down. But I still like I said, I like to have that stuff a little cleaner than that. We do have a lot of silt, a lot of dirt, so clean that off. All right, you keep it underwater like so. Get rid of that darn dirty water. You tilt, tilt, tilt. And you'll see your rocks are starting to run off. Now these rocks are all trash rocks, and like I said, you can always pick your big ones out. If you want to come bring it up back and stratify it like that again, you can. There's no problem. The more stratification you get, the better chance you're going to have that gold. Like I said, put it back underwater. I like to slow it like you're sawing a tree. Back and forth, back and forth. Now the thing is you're trying to keep this, there's a big lip here, a big lip here, and a big lip here. Now you're trying to keep your gold in there, but you're trying to keep your gold rolling back and forth to stay in that lip. So that's the whole genius of the pan. Like I said, you just tip it forward. You'll see the material start coming off. Like I said, keep it underwater. That material just rolls right off. Now I want to slow it down because I want to keep that stuff getting in the bunch. I want to keep it in a bunch in the middle. I don't want it to spread wide out. And like I said, you just keep tilting, tilting, tilting. You'll notice the big rocks are running off. Actually, them big rocks, I can say here and go like that. Let's see, I'll get all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And you can put this pan just about vertical. You're just about vertical right there. And you can see the black sands and stuff that I have in here. So what I do is you put it underwater like this. I want to bring everything back into my pan that we have. Was up at the top. And then what's really good is because, like I said, it's got the fine cleaning area, which is the same thing you'll do. You'll get it level under the water. You just start going like so, like so, like so. And you'll notice the big stuff rolling off. Your black sands will stay behind. Got some leaves floating in the creek today with me. Anyway. Just like so. And like I said, just like you're sawing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Turn around. Keep it underwater. Give it a couple pops like so. I always do just like this because I got a lot of micro gold that's still out in here, so I always want to keep track of that. And I didn't get anything to that pan, but that's fine. That's just fine. Like I said, this pan is made. Like I said, it's for fast panning, and you can see how much black sands that it kept in there. So I know it works because I've already found a lot of nice gold flakes with this particular gold pan. And I'm going to go around a series a day, and I'm going to do some different spots and stuff like that, but keeping you updated periodically and showing, you know, just where I'm doing and what's going on. So anyway, stick around. We're going to go play some more. Sure is nice out here in the creek, I'm telling you. Sometimes you just can't get any better. Kind of quiet. Seen a lot of nature and wildlife today, that's for sure. All right. Get down to the brass tacks. Underwater, bring it back in the pan. And then turn around and do your finish pan. Let's see. I've been having this pretty good luck up in this hole. I found somebody's old diggings up there, and I thought, wow. And it's ways away from the creek, which everybody knows. I usually go pretty far away from the creek, but it's usually where the good gold is. But I'm just checking it out and seeing what's in here. And still, man, I'm finding its color. It's hard to see. I don't know if I could show you on camera or not, but it's, well, it's what people call fly poop, evidently. It's a little bitty, but I'm finding like 10, 12 specks on every one of these pans. So, all right, looks like I've got a fun day ahead of me. That is for sure. Get out the old snuffer and snuffer that right up in the old snuffer bottle. That comes with the pan. All right. Like I said, I'm going to go up here and try some of these other, try about 3, 4, 5 more pans out of this hole. And, well, I don't know, it's not getting late, but it's starting to get a little warm down here, and I don't want to get, it's a heck of a walk back out of this place, so it's going to get hot. But anyway, let me get some more pans going, and maybe when at the end of this video, I'll be able to put a little bit of pile of gold in the old pan and show you on camera. Let's get back at it. Well, here we are, at the end of another day. I did find some good gold, though. I don't know if I could show it to you. There's a lot of micro in it, but I did find a few good pieces. Let me see if I can't get this little jobby on camera for you. Get all that gold out of there. It's been quite a fun day. I'm glad I found another hole up there that somebody's been working. Whoever left that open for me, thank you very much, because I'm going to come back with a special tool. Can't pump water that high to get that kind of stuff, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Get this down to you. See if I can't jump it up in here. Alright. Alright, now we'll try to show you on camera here if I can get close enough. You look right at the top. Dump the water out here. Get a little closer. Can you see those specks? That's gold, folks. So, any questions on if it works? Yes, it does. I can just prove it to you. Like I said, I've had probably ran, I don't know, 15, 16 pans out of this. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 6 good. There's 6 good flakes, which no big round ones. I'm surprised I didn't find any big round ones today, but I didn't. I could have went up in the higher parts, up in the rocks, but I didn't feel like walking up that high. It's getting a little cloudy, so it's probably could have it did. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with this and that hole, and then all the micros that I have in here as well. So it's catching the flower gold. It's catching the pieces of gold. So as far as I'm concerned, it catches gold, folks. And well, like I said, I don't test stuff in the tub. Out here in my office, so to speak, if it comes down to brass tacks and the gold gods says that I lose it, then well, I lose it. Somebody else finds it. So, but anyway, that's the gold claw right there. And I hope you guys had a good day and a good video and got to see how the gold claw works for me. Like I said, it's really versatile. It's light. It's going to be a great pan because he's just coming out with it. He just came out with it maybe like a month ago. And I got in contact with him a while back before he even got in production. And I heard that he went to the Amber Group dinner that I was supposed to go to, American Mining Rights Association, but chances on I have to go back home for Christmas to see the family, so family took vices over that. But I could have met him there, and I know Dennis Dayton and the Biffles was there as well for Gold Prospectors Radio. Always give that a look on Sunday evenings. It's a good show. It's a fun show. And for you that follow my Monday night show, I'm sorry that I haven't had it on for a little while due to Wi-Fi at the camp. It just doesn't. It won't accept it. It's grainy. It looks like I just don't like it. It looks trashy. But I'm going to try to get back on there on this Monday and see what's going on. And like I said, I might change the day of the show. Who knows? But anyway, the Gold Claw, versatile, light, great for kids, great for retirees. The only person that's going to have a learning curve is people like myself that are professional panners are used to using a pan in a certain way. Other than that, it's very easy, very versatile. As far as the learning curve for the professional panner, I think that you'll get over it very well. And like I said, it's keep the sediments underwater and it flows nice. It works just like he said. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So, but anyway, I'm going to get out and hope you guys up north in Indiana, you know, Dennis Dayton and the Biffles and all you guys, I hope you ain't freezing your rear ends off. I know it's cold because, well, we got rain coming in, but that's just going to be a little one. But anyway, hey, can't wait to meet you guys sometime. And always remember what I said. Get out there and start living life before life isn't there to start living. And I may see you in the gold fields. Have a great day.